Thanks for joining me today on Keys and Horns. If you stick with me today, I'll take you on a little personal journey, a little musical journey, and a little bit of history journey on this classic tune.
If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street.
I will say that for this one, I went raw with the production. I didn't try to do production inside the DAW for audio or anything fancy. And I pursued keys and horns, but this is not in my standard repertoire, so you'll see a little bit of me trying to put it together. And I ended up making it a piano feature, which shows up in the full-length solo. So, will you stay on the shady side, or will you hop on over to the sunny side? It's up to you. I'll give you a few guideposts along the way and questions to consider. Thanks for joining me. We have a beautiful morning this morning. I'm out at 6 a.m. going for a walk. It's so nice at this time of year with the breeze in the morning. Based on the sun on my face, you might think that I'm on the sunny side of the street, but it's actually just a little bit past sunrise, as you can see right there. Anyway, good morning. Here we are on Sunnyside posting day, and I'm doing one of these funny videos where people walk and talk, but definitely want to start the day with a positive attitude, and that's what I'm doing. Yes, so what you have here is me working on my keys and horns routine, trying to put it in this particular tune. It's definitely a work in progress. There are several that I've done over the years as a regular routine on live shows, but on this particular one I usually had a separate piano player, so. Legend has it that Thomas Spats Waller actually wrote this song along with a few others, over which he was angered that he had them stolen, or supposedly he sold them for drinking or gambling money. The legends are various, but history certainly has recorded that McHugh wrote the music and Dorothy Fields wrote the words. Legend is that Louis Armstrong had such a long recording back in the days of the shellac 78s that people had to flip the album over, or flip the record over, to hear the entirety of the song when Louis and the Hot Five did their extended improvise. But for our purposes, let's look at the early 1930s when this song came out and found its early home on radio, including the ironic cheerfulness of the lyrics. There's a first verse that's almost never sung, and it goes like this. Walked with no one and talked with no one, and I had nothing but shadows. Then one morning you passed, and I brightened at last. Now I greet the day, complete the day, with the sun in my heart, all my worry blew away when you taught me to say, grab your coat and get your hat. Grabbed my hoodie, grabbed my baseball cap, and grabbed my bicycle for this beautiful post-sunrise time of morning. And put my bicycle on the
partially sunny street, which is going to be blazing hot later.
I like posting this one because of the cheer in it. I remember a particular living room style nursing home I used to attend regularly a couple times a week for about 8 years. It was living room parlor piano, and this particular woman who was suffering dementia but had good physical health would be there every day for years. And when I would come in, she would say, "I like your music, it's so happy," which I took as a personal style compliment, but actually this song really fits that. So it's an example of the kinds of songs I would play. Also, of course, look for the silver lining, songs like that.
So will you be optimistic? I think whatever you're facing today, whatever you're facing in your life right now, I know
the song being published in the early part of the Great Depression made it fit. Wasn't until the very end of the chorus lyrics that we finally hear the irony and brilliance in, "If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as the richest guy out there," because so many people, of course, were flat broke or worse.
Keep on the sunny side of life. This song isn't the only one that has the sun theme, of course, as we know, but it's a good one, and definitely want to promote cheerfulness no matter what you're facing.
But I definitely want to be a source of encouragement and cheer here. So if you've been watching my channel within the last month, you know one of the things I'm looking for is, will you be optimistic? Can you be optimistic? Can we find that? You might be going through something in your life right now, especially if you are an empty nester. It's kind of a thing I've been dealing with for a while.
I know one of the things for me is I miss family a lot. I have a daughter that I almost never see that lives across the country. There's some sunshine today. So, like I was saying, it could be that you have a personal situation, a health situation, a family situation, or just the blazing hot late June reality of plants like this pomegranate behind me, who are dried up of their flowers, and sadly in this case it always bears fruit, but we got no blooms this year. So it's going to be a dormant year for our pomegranate bush, and as sad as that might seem, sunny side, it'll come back.
My dedication for this week is to the great American composer Stephen Foster, who infamously died broke, or I've heard some say that he had 6 cents or 6 pennies in his pocket when he died. And it was before the days of copyright and before the days of PROs and people getting royalties. And so he contributed so much to our American music landscape. So here's to Stephen Foster. This great tune is featured on a YouTube site for the New Jersey Jazz Society, and I strongly encourage you to check that out. Boy, do they have a nice version on there. You'll see a young Dizzy Gillespie making a real tasty, I think he's playing with Charlie Parker on that. It's an old black and white video. But anyway, New Jersey Jazz Society YouTube channel, and just type in "On the Sunny Side of the Street." I think you'll be impressed. So as always, if you'd like me to answer a song request, drop me a line on my website, link in bio. And I appreciate you joining me for On the Sunny Side of the Street. And remember to keep the music alive. Your best may be still ahead of you.